technically private property here.
Well, you can't show here. I mean, they have the no trespassing signs everywhere.
Alright, so where do I go?
I mean, you can go to the Murphy Center if they let you stay there, but you have your ID on you, brother? Can I grab your information real quick? Yep, come back because you're trespassing.
Oh, he's not trespassing. You don't talk to him, guy. Don't say a word to him. Don't talk to them.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Audit the Law channel. This video is coming to you from Clay Taylor. This video is taking place in Fort Collins, Colorado, and it involves the Fort Collins Police Department. In the video, these officers confront a man who is laying down on the grass in front of a business. They ask the man to get up and leave, but before he gets up and actually leaves, they try to ask him for his ID. And that's when things get very interesting. The main topics we are going to be addressing in this video is what constitutes a trespass in Fort Collins, Colorado, and are all the elements of a trespass met in order for these officers to demand ID. So without further ado, folks, let's jump into the video.
They can't get your ID. You don't have to, man.
Actually, you do.
No, he doesn't. He didn't do anything wrong. No, he didn't.
Trespassing.
Yo, so okay, he can leave. Do you agree to leave? Then you can go.
So therefore, he has committed a crime.
He has not.
Trespassing.
He has not committed. He has to be told he's trespassing. He has to be told. You're telling him. Yeah.
Step back.
Go stand over there.
Step back.
I'll stand right here, 10 feet.
Sir, I'm giving you a lawful order.
That is not a lawful order.
Yes, it is.
Step back.
You
Step back.
gangsters.
Step
back
back.
I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
Okay, there you go. Thug.
RV.
You're a thug.
By the corner of
What's your name?
I'm being reasonable.
Name and badge
I'll have a
number.
chat with you. My name
Name-
is Officer Kane, badge number 330.
Thank you.
Stand over by the corner.
Oh, you.
Thank you.
What you are. Walking over this guy's rights. Perfect timing.
Very clearly posted.
The guy did not do nothing.
Well, that's between him and the property owner.
So if you don't give me your information, I can run your stuff real quick.
You don't have to give him your information. You didn't do a crime. You have to be told you're trespassing.
Then I'll take you into custody and then you can go.
Yeah, get your supervisor out here, please. Supervisor. Supervisor. I'm asking for a supervisor.
And I will try to get you one once all of this is taken care of.
Uh-huh. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. You don't have to.
Hey man, it's up to you if you want to go to jail.
He ain't going to jail. He didn't do nothing. They're just lying to you. These fucking thugs can lie to you. They're fucking gangsters, these two. They're thugs. They got the blue line.
Well, the reason is that you committed a crime. That's, yes, that is the law.
No. You don't. They have to have a reasonable, articulable to ID you that you've committed a crime. You have not committed a crime. You've done nothing, man. You've done nothing. You can walk away. Or they'll take you in anyway. They'll violate your rights. These fucking thugs will violate your rights in a second. Don't do it, man. Fuck them. You definitely don't have to tell them that. Yeah, you did nothing wrong, man.
You're the supervisor, ironically.
Ah, good. Maybe somebody knows something. These guys are infringing on this guy's right. He did nothing. He's done nothing. They want him ID'd for nothing. He can just tell him to leave. He hasn't been told he's trespassing. How you doing? What's your name and badge number?
Hi, Mark.
Mark?
Okay, yeah.
How you doing?
Too bad.
210.
Yep.
Guy didn't do nothing. He just fell asleep there.
Well,
Tell him that he's trespassing and then he needs to leave and then he can go walk. He doesn't need to be ID'd.
I just got ID'd. Or no.
Oh, you just got ID'd?
I just got here.
Okay. Yeah, I know. That's what you got. Yeah.
I didn't get enough coffee.
Yeah, I hear you. Neither did I. My morning didn't start off that well either. Oh, you already ID'd him before you encountered him, huh? That's illegal too, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if you have all that's not what it's about. So this business has had enough people sleeping on this property.
Mhm.
I've been laying in this grass when they killed them. I'm sorry, no. And that's fair. That's fair. But under that premise, though, still, even if you didn't mean to sleep here on trespass, you still did. Yeah, it's just for like some traffic thing.
One, two, 4 deep. 4 deep guy laying on the grass. Four deep to violate somebody's rights.
So, trespassing in the state of Colorado, in short, is being on private property without permission and remaining on private property after being told to leave. Now, the trespassing laws are separated into 3 degrees, but the general consensus would be that what I just said. Where things become gray is when private businesses put up signs that clearly state no trespassing. This is particularly important because this means that they don't want certain individuals to trespass, yet remain open to the public because they don't have fencing cordoning off their property. Also, something that is important to point out is that oftentimes private businesses will have what is called a trespass waiver with the local law enforcement. This is when a private business comes to an agreement with the police to enforce trespassing regulations. Even with this waiver in place though, police would still need to give notice that a person must leave or they will be charged with trespassing. So this in turn can cause confusion, as you can clearly see. This seems more or less like the police are trying to enforce trespassing charges before allowing the man to have the opportunity to walk away. All this to say that the man behind the camera is pretty much right and trying to help this man not forego his rights.
This is right outside where I'm staying, right here. This happened right outside my door. Right, violating rights right outside my door. I can't believe it. Everywhere, it's everywhere. It's running rapid in this country. You were just over the easement, guy. They just barely a couple inches, or they couldn't have fucked with you at all. But they would have, if they want to. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit in the shade. That's all I'm doing. What else on that? Did you call my number in? My tag in? I think that's illegal too. I don't care. Still America. Yeah.
So, in Fort Collins, you can't park more than 12 inches from the curb.
Okay, I know. I had to move that way. I was wondering if you're going to say something. I know it's yeah, I'm out of line. I just didn't put it back in line.
I just don't want you to get a parking ticket.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need that.
And I'm that kind of cop that gets bored and comes back.
Yeah, okay. I understand. I don't break no laws. I tried, you know, I appreciate that. I was going to do that. I did that for a reason, and I just didn't straighten it up after I was done. So, yeah, thank you. I'll do that right now.
That one's been overused, man. You gotta come up with something better.
They're not. Take it easy. You can't give him a ticket. He didn't do anything. Thank you.
We're out of here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, just remember, like I said, I'm that cop.
I know.
All
right, that's fine. You can come back and check it out. It'll be straight before you come back. I do appreciate it. I don't break any laws. Yeah.
Hey,
thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
So after a standoff with police, and this man behind the camera pressing these officers, they eventually let this man go. And the guy didn't ID because he had yet to be given a warning to leave the property, which was probably the right thing to do in the first place. I like to look at this from both perspectives. As a business owner, I wouldn't be okay with unwanted individuals on my property. But it's as simple as telling them to leave. On the other hand, this guy just seemed to be resting while passing through, and police could have easily told him to get out of there, and everything probably would have moved along a lot faster. There are too many variables to really determine who is clearly at fault here. What I will tell you is this. We are starting to see a pattern by the police in Fort Collins. Violent crimes are at an all-time low, whereas non-violent crimes are on the rise. As you can see on these little stats here, property crimes are actually high in Fort Collins. This is not to be mistaken with crimes like burglary or theft, which are already listed. This is more along the lines of crimes like trespassing, loitering, and etc. What does this mean? This means that police are out here basically enforcing the most aimless laws, codes, or ordinances that they can, for whatever reason. I say this because all this data is submitted by these police departments as a way to track their work. My theory on why they track this would be so that they can retain certain budget funding so that they can keep paying these sidewalk monitors the average salary of $80,000. That's just my opinion on the whole matter though. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. Make sure you all head on over to Clay Taylor's channel, subscribe, and I'll see you all over in his comments. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching.